I don't know. I just feel a little anxiety about it sometimes, like letting a man fly me out because then I'm like in their territory and I have to like figure things out, and I
Oh
just
my gosh.
struggle. But a guy that I used to date a while ago, he wants to fly me out for like a weekend trip in the Alps, and you guys know
Don't
I
do
love
it.
snow, and my
Don't
biggest
fly her
concern
out.
is that
This out here because we're doing some reactions.
This what
So
we get on Instagram, and this what we get in real life. This what we get on
wow.
Instagram, and this what we get in real life. This what we get on
Wow.
Instagram, and this what we get in real life. This what we get on Instagram, and this what we get in real life. This what we get on Instagram, and this what we get in real life.
She catfished me. There's nothing wrong with
You
her.
could have
You
just
don't
been
hold
like,
her accountable for that?
you could have just been like, yo, you catfish me. Straight the fuck up. That's what I should have been.
Oh my goodness.
Yo,
So
baby, you are not what you are in your pictures. This ain't gonna work out for us. Thank you. I'm gonna pay for the drinks. I'm out.
so I've never allowed a man to fly me out based.
so that's interesting. And I know this may be random for the channel, but to me it's not random because community relationships, this isn't a dating channel at all. This is a cultural channel. And to me, it's always fascinating as far as seeing stuff like this. And it's just all like, yo, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Like, it always trips me out when you'll hear a solution. Doesn't matter the gender, but you'll hear a solution that you can obviously tell that that isn't the way that stuff works, like at all. At all. At all.
Ask me, beg me, offered it to me, and I always say no. I don't know. I just feel a little anxiety about it sometimes, like letting a man fly me out because then I'm like in their territory and I have to like figure things out, and I just
Oh
rather
my
be home.
gosh.
But a guy that I used to date a while ago, he wants to fly me out for like a weekend trip in the Alps, and you guys know
Don't
I love
do
the
it.
snow, and my man
Don't
wants
fly her
to bring
out.
me back to the
See, here's
snow.
my thing. Before I actually, I'm gonna let a few more of these play before I get off into something else. But this is what irritates me, dudes, fellas, guys. Quit doing this stuff. Stop. Stop paying for OnlyFans. Stop freaking flying girls out. Stop. Like this, and it's one thing to be like, oh, why are you telling me what to do with my money? Da 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 da. Look, you do whatever, like for real. But what is the result? It's one thing if you're getting results. But a lot of stuff, lot of times we see some of this stuff online. You're not getting results. You're not getting the girl. You didn't even get the smash. Like none of that stuff. You're out money. You're embarrassed. All of these different things come about. So it's just like, what is the actual? What do you actually get from it? And if you're saying like it's the attempt. These are some expensive attempts and really not needed. Not needed. No offense to her, but the level of delusion that she has, that she walks around and people are just all like, I would say that there is a very thin line between confidence and delusion, my friends. Like, come on. But besides looks or anything like that, just like on a logical level, for it's expensive. Like, and it's like it ain't chicken if you got it. I'm seeing so much money being given to OF models and Instagram models. Some of them have their Cash App in their freaking whatchamacallit, and just for their presence. Like, stop doing this because a lot of dudes will sit up there and get upset, and this isn't all women, and that's another thing, guys. you're going after the women who do this stuff. And a lot of people be like, some dudes would be like, oh, well, I didn't know, da 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 da. Like, do look on Instagram, do these different things. You can do research prior because a lot of times some of these girls are doing research on you, so you don't have to. There's plenty of women. There's not a deficit of women, especially good women. Like stop flying these girls out, man. Like it's a big L. It's not a good look.
And this will be the first time that I've like allowed a man to fly me out. Should I go? Yes or no?
No.
I don't give a fuck.
So just getting flown out automatically equals. I'll say this. It's on him for not really knowing the vibes before flying the girl out. That's true.
It,
But if you don't know for sure,
See, and here's the
why
thing.
are you
I'll
booking
let
a
him
flight?
finish
Yeah,
before I
I
say
agree.
what
Why
I
you
say.
booking a flight?
Bro, cause that's on. I'm sorry, bro. That's on you. Like that's all on. That's your money.
I feel like if y'all ain't have no conversation
That's
about it
true.
prior to getting flown out, you can't be mad. Like if y'all body wasn't even on that timing, you can't be mad.
See, and it's not like okay, it's one thing, because we hear this. It's one thing you've been talking to a woman and you get those particular vibes even if you got those, that's what I'm trying to say, even if you got those vibes, you've seen the stories where you've got those vibes and then she gets there and then nothing happens because like this assumption. Oh, I flew her out. Stop flying them out. You mean in your entire city, or even the next city, or even the next city? There's no women that you could talk to. The amount of money, and I'm not saying to do this, but if that is like, guys, you have to start being real with yourself. If that is what you want, to just smash, because that's what they're making. A lot of dudes are making this about, well, if I fly you out, then you need to give me them, yams, you know what I'm saying? And it's just all like, okay, so you're spending this way, you're spending for the flight, and you're spending as far as for the wine and dine. And at the end of that, if you just want to smash, go get an escort. It probably would be cheaper. And you would probably get what it is that you wanted. I'm just like, I'm not for it, but it's just fascinating to me. Like if you're a dude watching this, what is it? Like what is it? I get the whole male. I've been there. Like in my early 20s, as far as just being blinded by this, making decisions based on like whether or not I'm gonna get, some. And bros, it's not worth it. I'm telling you, it is not worth it. And I see it multiple times and I'm like, guys, what are y'all doing? Stop. Get some help. What else we got? I'm gonna watch them. This is like a 20-minute video. And shout out to that boy Will. That's where I'm looking at this from.
Crazy. Bro, you just catfish me, bro. You look nothing like
The
that.
filters,
Y'all see
man.
that?
Why
I
she ain't
swear to
turning
God,
around?
you don't look nothing like that, man. That is crazy. You straight just catfish me, bro. I done just flew her
That's
out.
what you get. That ain't even her real
I
hair.
flew her out. I was gonna take her on a 10K shopping
Shopping
spree.
spree.
But now that I seen her,
Why? Like,
she
here's.
don't look how she look on Instagram, bro. Like this is just crazy. Really?
Look, y'all need some hobbies, man. Like, maybe that's coming from a privileged viewpoint. And I don't mean like privilege financially. I mean like privilege creatively. Like it's actually really sad, man, because like I'm sitting up there and I'm seeing and hearing like all of this stuff. Like I'm hearing the dude. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, different things like that, but there's certain stuff that you can just tell. Like, okay, this person is gonna do some dumb shit. Like, and he's sitting up there talking about I was gonna take you on a shopping spree. Okay, why are you guys taking women that you barely even know? He talking about he flew her out. You mean you didn't get on any phone calls? You didn't get on any video calls? You didn't get on anything prior? Hell, you could have, just to be on the safe side, you could have went out there, got yourself a hotel or whatever, and met up with, like, why are y'all doing this silly stuff? And then you sit up there and you want to record it, then you want to sit up there and post it to the public for everybody to see how stupid you are. Like, guys, I don't think you realize how silly we look. And I'm not saying you, because this is us as men, how silly we look when we do stuff like this. The fact that you flew her out and then you're posted about it, that's the L. Not the fact that she freaking, yeah, she's wrong for doing this stuff, but we're in 2023, which is why you gotta move differently. Everybody's got filters and stuff like that. So if that's an important thing to you, then you're going to have to do things that guarantee the results that you want. And it's just all like it's like you want sex, but you don't want to be straight up because you feel the woman isn't going to be about it. Or you want the women who are not like that to sleep around or anything like that. You want them to be exclusive to you while you go do whatever. I, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Now listen to a few more of these and I'm gonna get to something else. Nah, this is a L on you, bro. It's a L on you, bro, and the reason being is, for one, whatever $200-300 for you to fly your girl out is already a L. A girl that you met on the internet, like, dudes be sitting up here, like women be sitting up here saying, how we be telling women how dangerous it is. Fellas, that's for you too. What are you doing flying a stranger to your house? It was an L from the beginning for you, bro. Like, that's why we sit up there, we have the wrong conversations. We're like, I'm pretty sure, like, dudes would be sitting up there in these comment sections of these videos. We'll check it out. We'll look at some of the comment section, you know, and they would be like, all on her, like, why she do that? Women these days, da 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 da. They do what they do. If you expect, and I forgot who said this, but it's not originally mine. I think it was talking, someone was saying DMX said this. You trust people to be themselves. Like, so it's up to you. So that's what's a trip to me when I hear these particular things. It was the L for you talking to this woman on freaking line and then flying her out. That was the L. It doesn't matter how bad she looks. That was the L. Just that scenario. That was the L. And then the fact that you did go through with it, that you didn't do any type of checking, that you literally, quote unquote, got catfish, but you didn't do any type of checking of anything to make sure that was who it was that you were even talking to. Like, come, where y'all, how you got the money to fire out, but your TV's on the floor? Like, this is the backward stuff. Like, that does not make any sense. She's sitting up here saying that he said he had a penthouse or whatever. Like, guys, like, like, come on. We're gonna have to hold each other accountable. Like, seriously, man. Like, no, this was the L. Not her, quote unquote, catfishing you. You flying her out. That was the L. Stop doing that, guys. Stop. What else did I want to look at?
Yo, the black sheep of the black sheeps. Yo, it gets grim when the pen reaps. Silence when the honor one speaks. Gotta work while everyone sleeps. Can't sleep on the work that I do the beats. Being ready for the return to fall. Maybe I should be asleep, but these full moon vibes got me in the deep. Emotional roller coaster strapped in my seat, ready for a trip to find what I seek. Passing.